Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? So I hope you enjoyed that was a Vi-esque rant. I mean not rant, but jam I did just now. I hope you guys like it. I enjoy that kind of style. I love that sound. Um, and it's cool. But this video I want to make about a unique topic. I've never done a video just on this topic. But here goes. It's about good and evil. Okay, so I want to rant about good and evil a little bit here. First of all, even if there is a God, there's a theory the Gnostics have that God, that we call God, is evil. Look at the bloodthirstiness and all that, and the mayhem and the death and all that the blood sacrifices and everything he wanted in the Old Testament, and it just all that happens in the New Testament is he transfers all that hate onto his son. But now somehow we're spared and should be happy about the deal. Well, if God is evil, then but yet the Bible is true, then the fact that I have so many sixes involved in me, and that if that means I'm the Antichrist, that would make me good. If God is evil, the Antichrist has to be good. But God may not be evil, and then the Antichrist may be bad, and I may be the Antichrist, and I may be bad. But then again, I may be bad, but I can choose to do good with it, and that may make me good again. Or maybe no God, and in that case, there still could be good and evil, though, even if there's no God. There doesn't have to be a God for there to be good and evil. But now step down a little bit from God, and let's talk about people. Nobody hates until they feel justified. Therefore, haters always think they're good. But thinking you're good doesn't mean you're good. Sometimes thinking you're good can actually be bad because it leads to arrogance and self-righteousness, which is actually not good according to the Bible, and probably possibly actually so true. If I am convinced I'm right and convinced I'm good and I go out and kill 1 billion people, that doesn't mean that I may be wrong about thinking I'm good. In fact, if I believe in God, I'm not the one that can judge. God is, and I'm not God, so how can I say that I'm good? And to think I'm good might be arrogant, which itself is lack of pride, which itself could be considered evil. But yet haters think that the thing they hate is evil, but they're good for hating it. But they're the ones hating the evil. The thing being hated may not even be hating, or even causing any harm or wanting any harm. So who's to say the hater is not evil, even though the hater thinks he's right for hating the non-hating entity? Or let's say the entity is that the entity being hated is evil. By what definition? What do you consider evil? What is so evil that you deserve to be hated for it? I think haters, if anything, deserve to be hated because they're the ones that want to hurt people. They're the ones that hate. If the Bible's true and God is good, isn't hate a bad thing? Even if you think you're righteous and righteous and think you're right to hate, I could think I'm right to do anything, really. I could think I'm right to cut off my right ear. Doesn't mean I'm really right to, but I could think that and do it. But that's stupid and crazy. But how do you know that hating somebody is valid either, or taking action and hurting the hated thing? And I submit that if the hated entity is evil and deserves to be hated, then how would you prove that? How would you prove that someone is evil and therefore deserves to be hated, and therefore, because if it's not true, then the hater is deranged and the hater is crazy and probably evil for trying to hurt something that isn't hateful or hurtful. Okay, but let's explore hate from the person that's being hated's point of view. Suppose I'm evil and I deserve to be hated. How do you know that I don't deliberately choose to be evil because being evil is the intelligent thing to do? The being good is sometimes stupid. If I obeyed all the rules, I would have no fun, which is stupid. If I have no joy in life, but I obey all the rules, that's stupid. If I do whatever anybody says to do, just because they say to do it, that's stupid. So if by evil, maybe you mean not stupid. Maybe hateful people are stupid and are jealous or angry at a smart, non-hating person. And that the intelligence of the non-hating person intimidates or scares the hateful person, or makes the hateful person jealous that they can't be intelligent or whatever. Jealousy or fear or whatever cause the hateful person to think that hurting is still a good thing, because after all, they're good. And if they're good, then and they hurt or kill, then that hurting or killing must be good because they're good. I can't do bad. I'm good. So no matter what I do, I'm good. Therefore, I can kill you and I'm still good. But how do you know that's not crazy or evil in and of itself? Maybe the person, and ironically, maybe the person that's being killed for being evil is in fact intelligent. Because a lot of goodness and being good is stupid. So intelligence is dangerous because intelligent people know better than to be good all the time, which frightens non-intelligent, hateful people, or makes non-intelligent, hateful people jealous of the hateful person. Either way, they want to hurt the hated person. Anyway, I just wanted to do this rant. It's a little off the chart a little bit. It's a little left of center, but I think it's a worthy topic, and it's something I haven't really discussed in and of itself. And I'm going to lighten up a little bit, just take a step back. I think that a lot of the people that are supposed to be good are scarily crazy and evil. I'm a little left of center because I'm Aspie and I have a YouTube channel and I play guitar and I have loud music, but I have a neighbor that has none of those things. He's normal. He doesn't play loud music, just wants to be quiet and die in peace. And he's just a regular normal guy. Takes his truck out at God knows when, 2 o'clock in the morning. He'll just take his truck down the street, come back in 5 minutes. And then go back out at 4:30, come back, and 10 minutes later he comes back. What? And he's normal. What the heck is that about? I mean, there's a saying, normal people scare me. I think that's a cool saying. If anybody's to be feared, it's the normal person, because God knows what's really going on in their head and what's their shit. At least someone like me, I'm up front, I'm out there. You guys know as much or more about me as I do. Haters included, probably. But these people, holy fuck. Normal people are really wacko, and then they get together with other normal people, and they form cabals and all that, and then they feel good because they have their group to support them, and then they just want to rule the world, kill people, take over the world, take over the planet, rule and be evil and sick and stupid, and then they just want to die in peace. I don't know. Anyway, this video needed to be done. I just wanted to do a video on good and evil. I'm asking questions more than I'm answering. I don't know. Maybe I might be the Antichrist, which could be a bad thing. I could be an evil person, really. But if God is evil, I might be a good person. But if God is good and I'm evil, I might be evil. But being evil might be smart, and I might use something that evil gives me to actually do good. If I'm the Antichrist, I've decided I want to do good with it. I don't just because God says I shall do this, 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 and this, and this. Unless he forces me to be bad, I have the right and the free will to be good. And I'm going to try to be good with it if I am. Anyway, love you guys. Peace, love, and rock and roll.